the space, we need a mic. You know the vibes, you know the vibes. Camera, action, lights. We do what we do, we say what we like. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE.
What you got? Jeez, man, see the empty.
What was interesting is maybe 2 weeks ago, there was a conversation online regarding Jim Jones talking about Pusha T, right? And the fact that he wasn't in his top 50.
Right, so this came off the back of the Billboard top 50
That's
MCs
right.
of all time list.
And what exactly was the actual category itself?
I don't know. I just heard Jim talking less favorably about Pusha.
Yeah.
And
Is there something there?
I've got a hot take.
Drake's man, innit?
I've
He's
got a
Drake's
hot
boy,
take.
so
I've got a hot take.
you know. Actually, no. Like obviously, Dipset,
Yes.
Dipset, and Wayne close.
Cool. That's right.
Drake is Wayne's protege.
Yep.
You do the math.
Yeah, really.
But why can't we be objective in this situation?
Because I'm thinking like somebody
You
should
don't
ask.
think he's being objective?
He's being very like.
But that's what.
Wait,
But
so
they're always
which
like that though.
interviews have you
Him
seen?
and Cam are always like that though, innit?
I've seen like two, and there was a recent one on the Breakfast Club where he
But-
doubled down on even
Oh,
more.
did he? I didn't see that one.
No,
he's like-
because there's something he said, and I said, "God damn, I can't even argue that one."
Right.
Right.
What
We're
did
gonna
he say?
get.
What did he say?
Get to that. We're
Okay,
gonna get.
okay.
Hold on to that. Because Jim Jones comes across to me like somebody that knows his raps and knows about music and has been in the industry for a long time. So he's well versed. His resume precedes itself, right?
To be honest, not to cut you as well, I think, you know, he is the face of Dipset.
Yeah,
Like he kept that franchise
1,000%.
alive.
Facts.
1,000%.
You know what I mean? He put better projects together.
Yep.
He's dealing with the thing.
Yeah.
We got to give him that.
Yeah, man.
So it was interesting his take. Now, as Drizzy mentioned, which is why I didn't even I kind of wanted to skip it, but then he went on the Breakfast Club and doubled down.
Double down.
And then he asked this question: what can you sing along to any of
Pusha's
songs? Can you sing along to 5 Pusha T records?
So I reposted that on my IG.
yeah,
I wrote
yeah.
grinding.
Yeah.
But that's right.
But that's a
not
group
push.
though.
Wait, what do you mean?
But he's on it though.
But that's what he said.
No, wait.
If it was a versus, he'd be able to perform that.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
But the question on the Breakfast Club was not clips.
I didn't see them. Not
you can't-
okay,
you
all
can't-
right. Okay. I'll take out that from my 5.
Yeah.
I put Runaway. He's verse on Runaway.
Yeah.
You can't use that
Why?
It's his verse though.
because it's not his song.
Oh my!
Well, it has to be his own song, solo songs.
bro.
This is what we got. What we got.
Who put the category together?
This is why I was like, wait.
Yes,
This is why I was like, no.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. Let the smokers, the coupe one.
Let the smokers shine the coupes.
When the album come out, what
Let
was
the
the one I was
smokers shine the
reloading in your
coupes.
car?
yeah.
And I
Yeah,
was let the smokers down. That
Yeah.
one. What was the other one I got? There's another one on his album. Well, I had Don't Like verse, but now we're saying we can't use the verses. Then okay,
Yeah.
so I'd have to do my research. But there's Pusha songs I can hum to because I've heard them multiple times.
Mr. DJ Shorty Blitz.
Yes.
When Jim Jones posed that question, I was befuddled
I'm befuddled still.
because I was like, "You've got a point there."
No, but how can you make that category up? So hold on. So then none of the joints for Jim, flip it the other way. So none of the joints for Jim can't have anybody else on it.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But yeah,
It's got to be fair though, right?
Because if Jim does a verses and we use that,
Then Jim's gonna,
tagline,
you know,
60 to 70% of Jim's records can't
no
be
Lobby
played.
Boys, no Dipset shit.
you can't
It's just
play none of
his
that.
solo albums.
And if we're being
Balling.
honest, King Push, depending on who's gone up against him, Pusha Thanos, he has a bunch of records of his own.
Pusha Thanos.
He could give you at least a 10 he could give you a 10 round Pusha verses.
I really like
just
Push,
10
man.
songs.
I really fuck with Push.
But this is the thing. When we're talking about...
I like Jim too.
When we're talking about this particular situation,
Yeah.
I personally, and I think Pusha T is one of the coldest lyricists.
Aye,
He's
bruh.
one of the coldest lyricists.
nice,
And before we recorded, we were talking about lyricism.
Right.
And how I study it, how we study it, right? But I don't, unless it's grinding, what happened to that boy,
Right.
something off the verse of the Justin Timberlake record,
Yeah.
things of that
Okay,
nature.
all right. You know what, yeah?
Keys
I'm
open
going to
doors.
say two things and I'm done with this. I'm going to say two things and then you lot speak among yourselves.
Remember, it's agenda over facts.
Yeah.
Let's just make that clear. Let's just make that clear.
Jimmy came out
Yeah.
off the back of Dipset. You came out off the back of Cameron. Push didn't come out off the back of anybody. It was him and his brother Malice.
Yeah.
Who was the
And
better rapper?
What? Between Jim and Pusha?
Between in the clips.
Malice and Push.
It depends, boy, because
depends
there's
what it
some
is, yeah.
songs Malice
Yeah.
is absolutely annihilating everything.
They both play their positions, I think.
But my thing with Jim Jones is one, you've been, for some weird, there's 50 names on this Billboard list. For some reason, this one particular name is keeping you up at night. Now, you're all pally-pally with Aubrey, and it just seems the timing's been very coincidental. And secondly, if you're talking about, because he's like dumbing down on the, but I don't see no one that wants to dress like Pusha T, I don't da-da-da-da. All right, cool. My
That's what he
question to
said.
you is, Jim, is that culturally, Dipset made a massive imprint on hip-hop.
Yeah.
I didn't see none. I didn't see you. I didn't see Cameron. I didn't see Joel Santana. I didn't see none of you Donnies on the top 50. So look in the mirror and ask yourself a question. If your impact is way more bigger than Pusha based on the parameters that you're giving us, you need to get your little group text with Jim, with Jewels. I don't know if Cam's gonna answer back because Cam's back outside with Mace having the best time of his life. Maybe that's why you're a bit pissed off. But ask them, man, bro, how come not one of us? There's 3 of us in this crew, not one. Bruv, not one of us could get on there? I'm done. That's all I'm saying.
I personally think that Pusha T would wrap circles around Jim Jones,
1000%.
right? But the fact remains is that when the question was posed, I was befuddled and I was like, he has a point to a degree, because when you put other artists in that conversation, the Jadakisses, the Hoves, the Nases, you can go on forever with bars. You could hear a record and go boom. Yeah. But I feel like Pusha T just has his own lane. He has his own sound. If you're well versed in his style and type of music, you're gonna be a little bit more backpacky.
Yeah. I mean,
Purist.
you're going to be into more
You're
of the
going
art.
to be more into the art.
Yeah.
There you go. And I hear what Drizzy was saying, because he said the same thing. What does he?
Who's that number 5? Eminem.
Yeah.
What's one of the biggest critiques about Eminem? If you're in a nightclub,
What we doing?
if you're in a nightclub,
No, we're not doing that.
if you're in a nightclub,
we're not doing that.
how many M songs can you rap?
Yeah, bro, I could rap a bag of them, bruv.
Eminem songs, yeah?
Yeah.
I could rap.
Yeah. I could rap his
Early-
first album. I could rap his
early
early
ones.
ones. Slim
Yeah.
Shady, I could rap that shit. The whole album. The first album.
And how many of them songs
Second
in the
album.
club?
Second album.
Right. But he's trying to say the whole thing about not in the club records and
I don't like the way.
But yeah, but not
Drizzy, I
everything
don't
has to be in
like.
the
I don't
club.
like.
This is all about agendas. This
Yeah.
is all
Yeah,
about
exactly.
agendas.
Because not everything has to be in the club.
Thank you.
Because
There's music
this is
for all
a separate
occasions.
pod we can do after if you want.
Okay.
Because,
Afters.
Yeah.
because we'll be stuck with this for a good couple
So I
hours.
said my 2 cents.
Agendas is real.
I'm here. I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah.
Good. Let me know. Because real conversations.
I said
Yeah,
my 2
we-
cents.
I think I do. In conclusion, I do think that Jim Jones is disrespectful.
Yeah. But he knows he was being disrespectful.
And
you can tell his tone.
But he's coming across on the Breakfast Club like, oh, why is everybody getting at me? I just have an opinion. I've got an opinion. My thing is, Jim Jones, you're not even in my top 50.
Yeah.
So
he won't be in Pusha's top 50.
So like the fact that you use that as a conversation or a talking point is a little bit disgenuine. What's the word?
Disingenuous.
There you go.
Podcast.
You look up, understand. You're in the dark with the sharks, it's a bloodbath. We got the mics, it's a fight, had a tough start.